Well, this recent warm-up we've experienced, a reminder that spring will be here soon. And News 19 meteorologist Miller Hyatt shows you how state leaders are learning from locals to encourage flood preparedness.
The Sparta area has experienced devastating flooding in recent years, and state and local leaders are taking action to mitigate future flood damage.
We're having more severe weather events, and flooding is hitting communities that hadn't been hit before. People need to really consider getting flood coverage. Even if they haven't needed it in the past, even if they're not in a high-risk flood area, everyone should really look at getting flood coverage.
One local resident shared his own encounter with flooding and how he benefited from having flood insurance after his home was hit 5 times by flooding in less than 2 years.
I had 5 acres, and the floodplain began halfway through down the yard. So my house was not in the floodplain. So it made the flood insurance that much cheaper. But it wasn't expensive to begin with. But if you live by water, if you don't have insurance, good luck. Mother Nature will take it back every time.
Severson says on the worst of the 5 floods, water was 7.5 feet high in his house, just under the ceiling.
I mean, when everything you own is in that house and it all disappears, you know, if you have to start from scratch, and I'm in my 70s, that would have been difficult.
Severson tried to rebuild, but eventually the mold got so bad that his house had to be bulldozed.
He kept fighting, but Mother Nature wins every time.
In Sparta, Miller Hyatt, WXOW News 19.